Hello and welcome to the Poverty Franchise Podcast, NFL Roundup Week 10. This time we have audio. I hope, maybe. I don't know. We might have audio. Who knows? Who cares? Actually, y'all should care. This is the NFL talk show of all things, so we're drinking sure wine today. We're drinking sure water, I know. Not staying hydrated, not being healthy. I get it. Talking about high-class athletes, it does look a little weird. However, we'll jump right into the scores, the winners and losers. The Panthers beat the Falcons 25-15. Marcus Mariota looked really bad. I was pleasantly surprised on how he was doing this year, but yeah, that didn't look good. I see them calling for Ritter, but Ritter just probably isn't ready to be thrown to the fire yet. Buccaneers beat the Seahawks in the NFL's first game in Germany. Allianz Arena was popping. I might do a World Cup preview. I'm messing around with it. I'll probably end up doing it. I just haven't been following the season, the World closely. I know a lot of the talk we did was football related. But the Buccaneers beat the Seahawks in that game 21-16. Vikings beat the Bills in an absolute barn burner of a game that I sadly could not watch. I was at work. However, I did look at the highlights, look at the box score, and look at the storylines, and my God, what a catch by Justin Jefferson. I'll get into it later, but Justin Jefferson's probably my OPY right now. Lions beat the Bears on some ref fucking. Actually, it really is not that. If you let the refs decide the game, you weren't winning hard enough. Will always be kind of my logic. Was that a hands to the face by Jalen Johnson? No, but it is what it is. You can't lose to no Lions. Justin Fields had another great game, so I can't be mad. The offense looks great. The defense can't let the Lions score 31 points. Chiefs take care of business against the Jags 27-17. Dolphins crushed the Browns 39-17. Giants beat the Texans 24-16. Titans beat the Broncos 17-10. The Broncos offense is back into mediocrity against a not so great defense. Steelers beat the Saints, who are in complete free fall 20-10. Colts beat the Raiders. Jeff Saturday actually wins his first NFL game. Josh McDaniels has passed Nathaniel Hackett to me as the worst current head coach in the league. Jeff Saturday, you know what? I'm going to put him over there for now because he's 1-0. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. It goes Josh McDaniels, Nathaniel Hackett, Cliff Kingsbury. Packers beat the Cowboys 31-28 in OT. Aaron Rodgers, in fact, owns two franchises, the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Cardinals take care of business against the Rams, who take a huge loss. Cooper Kupp out for 4 weeks. Lost personally for my fantasy team. I'm fucked. And for their aspirations as well. And this was against Colt McCoy, by the way. Kyler Murray didn't play. So, take that as you will. The Rams fall to 3-6. It's not looking too hot. To be fair, Matt Stafford also didn't play because they started John Wolford. So, again, take that as you will. This was kind of a mid-off. Colt McCoy's still in the league, by the way, so good for him. The 49ers beat the Chargers on Sunday Night Football, 22-16. The Chargers are just a bit too hurt, and they're just kind of poorly coached. I mean, Brandon Staley's kind of the opposite end of the guys who hate analytics. He's the guy who just kind of looks at numbers in a vacuum and doesn't really apply them that well. And the Eagles take their first loss of the year to the Commanders, 32-21. Turnovers killed them. Tyler Heineke is really Taylor. I don't know why I call him Tyler that time. Taylor Heineke, he's kind of like Ryan Fitzpatrick, where he's just kind of that dude for like a game or two. And then other than that, but hey, he's good at football sometimes. So, I just want to talk about a couple things. The Bills have dropped 2 straight not so hot games, back-to-back weeks. This one was a collapse. They blew the lead. If you're just looking at the box score, I mean, Josh Allen did not have the best of games. 29 of 43, 330 yards, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Kirk Cousins also threw 1 TD and 2 interceptions. I will come down to the fact that they still don't have a run game. They really didn't fix their biggest problem from last year, which is the fact that Josh Allen is the run game. They don't have a back who can get yards on the ground. And as much as this is a pass league, putting the ball on the ground is still very important. Also, it's the fact that somehow the Vikings trade away one of the best receivers in the league and it's an upgrade and they get Justin Jefferson. So, like, holy fucking shit. But I mean, you look at the Vikings, who do have that feature back, who also happens to be brothers with one of the backs on the Bills, Dalvin and James Cook. Dalvin Cook, 14 attempts, 119 yards, and a touchdown. And then the big night, the big day from Justin Jefferson, 10 catches, 193 yards, 1 touchdown. One of the best catches in NFL history on fourth down clutch time. Stephon Diggs did not have a bad game himself either. He had 12 catches, 128 yards. Gabriel Davis put up 93 yards. Dawson Knox added another 57. But it's just 2 not so hot performances from the Bills. And are the Vikings real? Yeah. The Vikings are not pretenders. I don't think I could fully, full-chested say that. Mainly because I'm going to need to see Kirk Cousins perform in primetime. Like, as much as the meme says he does not do good in primetime. So I'm going to need to see some good performances in primetime. The defense looks a lot better than I thought they were looking earlier on in the year. Patrick Peterson had 2 interceptions. He turned back the fucking clock. Zadarius Smith, Daniel Hunter, the ever so steady Eric Kendricks and Harrison Smith, Andrew Booth, Clemson's very own. I mean, you got a solid fucking team. I mean, Patrick Peterson turned back the clock. He's gonna get into that Hall of Fame one way or another. Steroids accusations be fucking damned. 3 interceptions on the year. Playing actually really good football. Only allowing a 67 QB rating and a 52% completion on passes to him. So, yeah, and he's got 12 pass defenses on the year. I'm sorry, I'm just reading his stats for the year, but man. But what does this mean for the Bills? Well, getting punched in the mouth halfway through the year can be a curse and a blessing. They know what they need to fix. It's up to Sean McDermott to fix them. Next week, will he fix them? He fucking better against the Browns. If they drop 3 straight, then there's going to be real issues. But really, am I making too big of a deal out of this? I might. I really might be. The Brady, since the divorce has been finalized, he's won 2 straight games. Sure, it wasn't the world's best Seahawks team. Again, I mean, they may be top of their division, and they're playing much better football than anyone expected. But the Seahawks defense isn't that great. I think that's been kind of a constant of the year, is that their defense is... They have good pieces on their defense. There's definitely going to be dudes on that defense who are going to show up. Tariq Woolen is legit. That is a legit guy, rookie out of UTSA. Man is legit one of the best corners in the league right out the gate. Man is just a no fucking fly zone right now. Got 5 interceptions in his rookie year. Probably going to the Pro Bowl. Well, being voted to the Pro Bowl, so it doesn't really exist anymore. You want to see how it's won this game? They were able to run the ball. 157 yards on 162 yards on the ground from Fournette and Rashad White. When you run the ball, good things happen. They truly do. Ask the Titans. Good things happen. The Seahawks cannot run the ball, and they lost. So, run the ball. Shit, it sounds like I'm an old head saying that, but really, you gotta run the goddamn ball. The The Bears lost again. The offense looked good. I'm sad Khalil Herbert's going to be out for 4 games because Khalil Herbert is really the future of the Bears. We're also last in the division, but that means we're getting better draft position. Cole Kmet finally showed the fuck up, and I am so happy for that as a red zone threat. I think this team, when Claypool gets more involved, maybe not even next week, but week 4 of his time here, week 5. I think Darnell Mooney, Chase Claypool. I think the Bears should bring back Dante Pettis. I know he had 1 catch for 9 yards, but I really think he's a much better football player than people give credit for. The Chicago sports media does. I think he has a valuable piece as like that 4th, 5th receiver on the roster. I mean, he's not going to come out every game, but when you need a catch, he'll be there. When you really need it most. So, Fields looked good. He had the bad interception. It happens. He's a young quarterback still. He's playing a lot better. I'm glad for Jeff Okudah. He had a good game. Aiden Hutchinson, shout out the Lions. Aiden Hutchinson's having a great year. It really comes down to defense is kind of ass. What I mean by kind of ass, it's really ass. Miles Murphy, Brian Bursey, we need you on the team. The other real talking points, the Packers are back in their winning ways after their skid. Still have a chance at the playoffs for them. The Dolphins, again, taking care of business. Is Tua MVP? I'll also get into that later because I'm going to kind of do some half-season predictions that are going to be wildly wrong. Giants take care of business against the Texans once again. None really major. The Broncos are in a real tough spot. They're 3-6. Just lost to the Titans. They only put up 10 points against them. Derrick Henry didn't even rush for 100 yards, and they fucking lost. My one rule about the Titans is that he's got to rush for 100 yards for them to win. It didn't even happen. Nick Westbrook and Kenny had 119 yards. They don't have Nathaniel Hackett is just a shithead coach, and he's not scheming him right. Russell Wilson right. I can't harp on the same goddamn points I say about him all the time. Jeff Saturday wins his first game. Jonathan Taylor's a big night, 147 yards. It's as easy as give Jonathan Taylor the ball and let him go. Kenny Pickett gets a win against the Saints. And the last story will be the Eagles losing that O. It's good to lose. Sometimes, again, it's kind of like the Bills. Sometimes it's good to lose that O. So a lot of times, a lot of coaches know they're studying they're studying the playoff teams because coaches can't help themselves, right? And they find the flaw before you do. And even if they have to play you, they may not play that card until they think they have to, which is either they're desperate in the game to win or the playoffs, or they don't play you that year and they're just waiting on you to use it. Teams like the Commanders don't give a shit. Coaches like Ron Rivera don't give a fuck, right? And he exposed them. A team that did not force many turnovers forced turnovers. That was it. A team that did not force that many turnovers forced turnovers, and Dallas Goedert's out for a considerable amount of time. Which is not good. The Commanders are in a good spot. I mean, I'm riding Taylor Heineke, even with Wentz back until we can't ride him anymore. Chase Young's coming back soon. I really think they're in a good spot. And the Eagles, I mean, you losing Dallas Goedert's going to hurt because I'm going to be fucking honest. I don't know who their backup tight end is. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I don't know. I'm going to look it up right now. Actually, I'm just going to change the scenes real quick. We're going to find out together. We're just gonna find out together. I have no idea who it is. Let's see. Who the fuck is the Eagles backup tight end? Man, I should be looking at the roster. Right, the roster. While I'm looking for it, again, Cooper Kupp talking about just injuries. Cooper Kupp being hurt is gonna hurt a lot. All right, so you got a dude named Tyree, Jack Stoll. Jack Stoll. So what's he about? Jack Stoll. He has 4 catches for 49 yards. Okay, not Not the most, you know. See, I think Tyree Jackson's injured. Oh, no, he's not. He has 3 catches for 22 yards. There's only one more tight end left, and they still have A.J. Brown. They still got A.J. Brown. You still got Devonta Smith. You still got a great quarterback in Jalen Hurts. Y'all are going to be fine. I'm sorry for my quarterback. My computer just absolutely shitting the bed right now. All right. Now that's gone. All right, we looked that up. We're going to take a look at the Rams real quick. Because the Rams are going to be the next team I kind of evaluate on the year. They're 3-6. It doesn't look good. It really doesn't. A lot of people are missing. They're at the rock bottom of their division. The path to the playoffs is closing. They burnt all the draft picks for the Super Bowl. At the end of the day, I think it's worth it, both for the money making because no one really cares about sports. They give people a reason to care in LA. Like this is a winning franchise, and I mean shit, a Super Bowl is super hard to come by. The Lions have never even been close to one, for fuck's sake, right? If you can burn enough things to get there, I'd say go fucking get it, because you may never get that close again. You may never get the opportunity to even set up a chance to get it. So, was it worth it? And that's for time to tell. Starting with the NFC West, actually I do want to examine one more player. I want to examine Christian McCaffrey and how he's doing so far. He's playing good. Yeah, he's playing good. You know, he's Christian McCaffrey. He should be a good fucking almost a basketball player, good fucking football player. You know, I mean, is this offense really? He's kind of getting shoehorned into an offense that Elijah Mitchell is our number one guy in. Is he more of a complementary piece here? Yeah, but that's okay, because he doesn't have to be the main guy anymore. Which for someone with his health history, is kind of what I would want. I mean, did he have his touchdown hat trick again? No. But hey, you know, he helps the team, and they might end up. They'll probably end up winning that division. Seahawks are still top of it, 6-4. Niners are 5-4. Cardinals 4-6. Rams rock bottom 3-6. NFC South, Tampa reclaims the throne where they rightly should be, 5-5. Falcons 4-6. Panthers 3-7. Saints 3-7. NFC North, Vikings 8-1. Packers second 4-6. The Lions 3-6, and the Bears bringing up the rear. The Bears 3-7. Let's fucking go. Better draft position. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. NFC East, Eagles take that first loss, 8-1. Giants 7-2. Cowboys 6-3. Washington 5-5. There is a likely scenario where both Eastern conferences make the playoffs. The whole fucking conferences. Dolphins to the top 7-3. Jets move to second place based on the tiebreaker from the week before, 6-3, with the Bills slipping to third in division at 6-3. Patriots 5-4. Baltimore 6-3. Lead the division. Bengals 5-4. Pittsburgh and the Browns rock bottom at 3-6 each. I mean, again, they're gonna need a win next week. They're going against. Fuck! I just said it. Oh my god! I just fucking said it. I feel bad. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I forgot. I think it was the Eagles. Like, don't quote me on that, but I'm like pretty sure it was the Eagles, and I can't believe I already forgot who they were playing next week, and I feel really bad for already forgetting. My monkey brain. This is what I should edit, but I won't. It was an unscripted show. The Eagles play the Colts, so they better. It was the Bills. I said the Bills can't really drop 3 straight in that third. Yeah, the Browns are gonna have to beat the Bills to stay in the playoff hunt, because this is the Because, I mean, they're only 1 week away from getting him back. That's all they need. They're so close. They just need... But are they going to get there? You know, probably not. AFC South, Tennessee 6-3, the Colts 4-5-1, Jags 3-7, Texans were leading the Tankathon 1-7-1. AFC West, Kansas City's comfortably taking the lead 7-2. Chargers 5-4, Broncos 3-6, Rams 2-7. Hell division the two hell divisions I theorized did not become hell divisions. The hell divisions are the Easterns of all of them, of all things. So take that as you will. Looking at next week, Thursday night's the Titans against the Packers. I think the Titans probably will edge out the Packers there. Sunday, Bears Falcons. I'll actually be there. I'll be in Atlanta watching the Bears. Only my second live Bears game ever. I'll be watching them play the Falcons there, so I'm hoping for a Bears win. That is all. Browns Bills. Again, I think the Bills will win that game. I don't think they're going to lose 3 straight. Eagles Colts. If Jeff Saturday beats the Eagles, make that man head coach. Make that motherfucker head coach. Give him a 10-year contract. Be irrational. That motherfucker's taking you all to the Super Bowl at that point. Commanders, Texans, Commanders. The Eagles will probably win, though. Rams, Saints. Even with as hurt as they are, the Saints are even in a worse situation than the Rams. So, Rams. Jets, Patriots. I'm going to probably ride with the... It's in Gillette, isn't it? Patriots. Never mind. It's in Gillette. Patriots. Giants will beat the Lions. Ravens will take care of the Panthers. Damn, mid-off Sunday at 4, Broncos, Raiders. I'm probably going to go with the Broncos. Just because I don't like Josh McDaniels. That's all. Vikings, Cowboys. I'll go Vikings in that big matchup. Chargers, Chiefs. I'll go Chiefs. Sunday night, Bengals, Steelers. Bloodbath, as every good year is. Probably the Bengals. And Monday night, Niners, Cardinals. I'll go Niners. Now, to the end of the video, I really want to just kind of go over who I think is offensive player, MVP. I'm probably going to go with Patrick Mahomes. As much as I want to say Tua, I think Patrick Mahomes is MVP this year. I just think he's just playing exceptional ball. And I can't really say anything else. He's just playing really good ball. OPY, it's either going to be Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson. I more want to go with Justin Jefferson in that case. Because I just think he's just playing again. He's playing great fucking ball, man. He has 1,060 yards. He has 4 TDs on the year, 100 catches, but he's also played that one less game than Tyreek Hill has so far. And he's less than 100 yards behind him. He's getting more yards a catch. It's so tough. That's who I really want to go with, though, when it comes to Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is a bit harder to slice. Do we go with the sack leader and go Matt Judon? Probably not. Matt Judon has been playing very, very good ball this year, but is he depoy? That I do not know. I'm really leaning to someone. It's so hard to split. The depoy, it's not as clear cut because you don't have Aaron Donald just creaming everyone this year, so it's kind of hard to just split and see exactly who that guy is. It's none of the leaders. I'm gonna say my very controversial opinion that I think Sauce Gardner is both Defensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. Max Crosby does have a claim to it as well, even though he's on a shitty team. That shouldn't let you stop. That shouldn't stop anyone from doing it. But I really want to go with, and then Tariq Woolen's another one I'm just really liking. The rookies are just really showing out this year. Now, Sauce Gardner is my defensive rookie of the year. Offensive rookie of the year, you know, it's I don't know. I really, really don't know. I mean, it can't be Kenny Pickett. It can't really be Bailey Zapp. You know, honestly, it's probably Damian Pierce. Honestly, it's probably Damian Pierce or Chris Olave. Those are probably my guys. Damian Pierce is a goddamn one-man wrecking crew. Brees Hall was well on his way before he got hurt. He's still third in rookie rushing, even though he hasn't played in a couple weeks because of the injury. Kenneth Walker has also been having an inspired year, but I'm probably going to go Damian Pierce. In comeback player of the year, that one's really hard in the NFL because it's really kind of a niche reward. Where, like, it's really, it's better than most improved player than the NBA has. But I can't really speak on that. But yeah, probably go Damian Pierce. Rookie of the year. Future of, before I close out, future of the channel, I know I'm saying this for the end and the end of an NFL recap, I kind of want to start doing, like, unhinged draft rants. Don't ask why. Just my channel. I'll kind of do what I want. I run into the camera about sports. God damn it, I will. Stuff like that. I'm thinking about doing that World Cup preview. Because it interests me. It's going to be very uneducated. Like, holy shit. Like, almost as bad as Dave Portnoy's fandom of Tottenham. Also, shout out Arsenal, even though I'm a Man City fan, for being top of the table for the league when the leagues are breaking for the World Cup. 5 points clear because Man City dropped points to fucking Brentford of all teams. Holland was out, so shit. Without Holland, we a night team. With Holland, we a goat team. But that's neither here nor there about Man City. I'll probably be a 2-part video where I break down where the leagues are, how they're looking, what teams are going to do in January, even though I'm going to just get out of the way. Barcelona can't do shit in January. What they should maybe look for, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to do that much research into it. Maybe just preview the World Cup rosters, preview the groups, see how the bracket looks, and go from there. But it's been PJ on the NFL Week 10 Poverty Roundup. Good night and good luck. Stay safe, stay free, have fun watching sports as always. Shout out all the teams. Go Bears, go Bulls, go Hawks. I'm out.